At some point, many professionals notice something that doesn't quite add up. They did what they were supposed to do. They studied. They got the job. They earned more than their parents did at the same age. And yet, at the end of most months, there's very little left. Not because of bad luck. Not because of irresponsibility, but because of something far quieter. Relatable USA Europe scenario. Imagine a young professional in their late 20s. They earn $70,000 a year in the US or roughly 55,000 euros in parts of Europe. On paper, that's solid. After taxes and mandatory deductions, take-home pay becomes about $4,000 per month. Now, life begins. Rent or mortgage, $1,500. Car payment, fuel, insurance, or transport, $500. Student loans or education debt, $300. Groceries, utilities, basic living costs, $600. Phone plans, subscriptions, insurance extras, $300 before enjoyment enters the picture. Over $3,200 is already committed. What remains isn't savings. It's margin. Lifestyle pressure enters quietly, then come the small upgrades. A slightly better apartment because it's closer to work. A newer car because repairs were getting annoying. More dinners out because everyone does it. Each decision feels reasonable. None feel reckless. But together, they create a pattern. Not overspending, overcommitting. The hidden financial mistake, system flaw. The quiet mistake isn't spending too much money. It's converting income into fixed monthly promises. Every raise feels like progress. But each lifestyle upgrade turns that raise into a long-term obligation. Let's look at simple math. $600 monthly car payment over 5 years is $36,000. An apartment upgrade that costs $400 more per month is $4,800 every year. Individually, they seem manageable. Together, they lock future income into past decisions. The paycheck arrives, but most of it is already spoken for. Psychological reason behind it, this happens because humans don't think in totals. We think in monthly comfort. A payment doesn't feel like a cost. It feels like a subscription to normal life. Modern systems encourage this. Loans stretched over years. Payments framed as affordability. Credit presented as convenience, not obligation. The brain adapts quickly. What once felt expensive becomes baseline. What once felt optional becomes necessary. Long-term impact. If ignored over time, this creates a strange result. Income rises. Expenses rise at nearly the same pace. 10 years later, the person earns more than ever but has less flexibility than expected. Not poor, not irresponsible, just tightly structured. This is how professionals end up living paycheck to paycheck without ever feeling like they made a wrong decision. Shift in perspective, how financially intelligent people think. Financially intelligent people don't focus on being frugal. They focus on keeping future choices open. They see fixed costs as gravity. The heavier they become, the harder it is to move. They measure progress, not by lifestyle, but by how easily their life could absorb disruption. That mindset doesn't demand perfection. It simply changes what feels expensive and what feels valuable. Conclusion. Calm, close, plus soft CTA living paycheck to paycheck isn't always about income. Often, it's about how quietly flexibility gets traded away. Awareness isn't about guilt. It's about seeing the system clearly. And once you see it, future decisions tend to change on their own. If this way of thinking helped you see money more clearly, consider subscribing. Not for motivation, but for understanding. That's usually enough.